Hey everybody, this is Beelit, and this is Monster Hunter World. I did get a chance to play in the beta. I actually played it quite a bit, now that I think about it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I have tinkered with the Monster Hunter games in the past. I never got too far in them because it would always kind of end up that I only played them when there was nothing else to play and I got bored, and then I just never got back to playing them. And part of that was I wanted to play them in the multiplayer way, but could just never find the right time with friends who were available at the time, or something else came along that more of us were able to play, and so we just kind of favored that. But yeah, I've tinkered with Monster Hunter. It's not really foreign to me, but I've never had the chance to play out an entire Monster Hunter game, and I'm really hoping that changes with Monster Hunter World. I am going to be buying the game. I am very excited for it. I hope that it works out well, because I've really wanted to get into a Monster Hunter and really sit down and play it, and not just for, you know, a weekend, you know. So I'm really hoping that this becomes the game that, you know, all of my friends enjoy playing, and we are able to get on at the same time and actually sit down and play this game, because it's been too long. I've been waiting for too long and not getting the chance to play it. So in this particular hunt, I forgot what the name of this one is. Crud, I have completely forgotten what the name of this one is. I believe this was the final hunt that you do in the beta. There are 3 different hunts. One is a lizard thingy. The other one is a like rock dinosaur. It reminded me of a Pokemon, and I don't know why I ran out of stamina there. I was being a dum-dum. But it reminded me of like some kind of weird rock Pokemon. And then the final one was this one. What I found was really interesting is that for actually every single hunt here, you could actually get the monsters to fight amongst themselves with another kind of big animal, and that was really cool. The second hunt, the one with the rock monster, had this giant, I don't even know what in the world you would call that thing, and I wanted to kill it so bad. I really did, but it was actually pretty tough. And it generally ended up that, you know, I'd be taking a little bit too much trying to fight between the two of those. One of them would generally run off, the one that your mission was to kill. He would generally run off somewhere towards the middle of the fight, and trying to hook him back in was just really difficult, and I just never got a chance to do too much with it. I only got to play the beta a little bit late at night, so I didn't get too much time, but I did get to play quite a bit. I got my fill out of it, but I really would want to be able to go back and try to take down that bigger one, because it was actually bigger than the main mission monster, which made me really want to freaking get it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's got enough in it that I can be happy with it for a long period of time. And it's got all, well, not all, but it's got a lot of things that I look for in a game. One of the things that I wanted to talk a little bit about is the combat system itself. I played with the, I guess this is called the longsword, generally. I think that's what it's referred to as. And I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it's probably one of the most popular weapons in the series, I'd say. It's also very beginner friendly. But I experimented with a few other weapons later on. I like what the weapons bring to the table. They're very fun, they're very interesting, and they definitely feel different from the ones that I did use. I used the longsword. I think they called it the wyvern blade in this. I used crud, I forgot what it is. It's a sword and shield. You can like change their different like stances, more or less. You can put them together, and it's was it called a charged blade? Something like that. I used that as well. I also used the bow. I wanted to use the gun lance, just never got around to doing it. But I used a decent mix of weapons, and they all felt very, very different. They all felt unique. They all felt satisfying, and that's a big thing for me. I want to be able to experiment a little bit and branch out, try new things, and still feel like, you know, I'm getting stuff done. One of the things that I hate the most in a game is when everything that you do, you stick to one thing that works really, really well, and then you decide, hey, I want to try switching things up. And then you try switching things up and you find, oh, everything else is pretty much the exact same thing. You know? And so now it's just really, what do I want to look like? You know, do I want to have this sword that looks like this? Or do I want to have a sword that looks a little bit different? Because it's pretty much the same thing. Something may be a little bit slower than another one. Something may be a little bit faster, but they all behave close enough that it just doesn't feel different. It doesn't feel like it should feel. I can safely say that's not in Monster Hunter. The weapons all feel very different. They all feel very effective in their own right, but they all feel different, and that's really, really cool to have. It's going to add a lot to the game, a lot to the replayability of it, which is a big plus. Also, one of the things that's, you know, very popular right now, I don't know how much longer people are going to care, but, you know, this has been a big thing for me. No microtransactions. Thank freaking goodness. You know, that's one of the things that just really gets to me in games these days, and I'm very happy that we're not going down that path. You know, not doing the loot boxes. Maybe I confuse microtransactions and loot boxes. No loot boxes in Monster Hunter. Hopefully no microtransactions, but no loot boxes, and I'm oh my goodness, I am so happy about that. That is such a huge thing for me right now. Well, always, but especially right now when I'm looking towards this game, and there's so few of them left that you know, have gone and said, hey, I'm just gonna give you a full game and not try to nickel and dime you every step of the way with random rewards that half the time you don't even freaking want. But yeah, this game is really shaping up to be something that I'm going to be looking forward to in the coming year. I believe it's going to be coming out in January, so that's nice. I don't have to wait too much longer. So I'm going to have Monster Hunter, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Is it Fighters or Fighter Z? I don't know. I think I like Fighter Z more. I like saying that. Dragon Ball Fighters just sounds dumb. I like Fighter Z. I like that. I like that. But I got those right around the horizon. I think 2018 might be a good year. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it yet. But I'm starting to get a little bit excited for it. Who knows? Things might just start turning around. Anyway, I'm gonna let you watch the rest of this hunt here. You can see he's going down. He's not feeling too good. Up there goes the tail. Yep, that's the tail. Oh, ooh, that's gonna sting. That's gonna sting quite a bit. Oh, also, I love that move. I freaking love that thing. Too bad it freaking misses so much. Like, I'll either get stunned doing it or just be completely off. I hate that. It looks so cool. Oh, I didn't get a chance. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really need to. It's pretty much the same as before. The mounting is really, really fun. All the little small things that you do. There are even some really cool things where in the second mission, I think the second mission was actually probably the best mission, just from a design aspect. There's a lot of stuff in it. The second mission, there's this giant freaking fall, and you could come straight down onto the monster that you were hunting after the fall. Once they get up from having suffered it, then you come straight down on top of them, and bam, you hit them, and you can mount and stuff in the game. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's really fun to ride a dinosaur while you're stabbing it to death. it's a good time. It's a good time for everybody. And I like a lot of the stuff inside the map as well that you can use as sort of makeshift traps. I think you saw a little bit earlier. There was a toad that you could kick or attack with your weapon, and it would release a cloud of paralysis. That's really, really cool. There's some stuff that puts monsters to sleep. There's all kinds of really cool things throughout the actual stage itself that you can use as well, and it makes everything feel so much more real. You know, jumping on top of the dinosaur, that feels real. You know, having these kind of organic traps, so to speak, you know, these crazy monsters that do these weird different things that, you know, you may not even notice them as you're in the map fighting the monster, but if you were to take advantage of them, you could use this, you know, weird, fantastic monster to help you in battle. And it just, I don't know, it feels, it's, I don't know, I'm freaking gushing at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I don't want to rant anymore. I'm going around in circles. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the end of the match. I'm just really excited about the game. That's all it is. I'm really, really excited. I like the game, and I guess you can kind of get that sense because I just can't keep my mind straight. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like, you can give it any kind of support, leaving a like on the video, commenting, sharing it with someone that you think might enjoy it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.